Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back. Wild Open Motorsports Pro Series for Thunder Racing League Billy Kimmel Memorial, presented by BCR Race Products. Got the Pro Series once again here. It's qualifying just now underway. Looks like 23, Christopher Shepard going to be the first guy out on qualifying. Flying around Giro out on track as well. We got Robert Evertson, Chris Forsyth as well. Who else we got coming out on track here? Blake Chapman comes out on track, as well as Jordan Lawrence, and that's a name I haven't heard in a good bit.
Yeah, Jordan Lawrence is back with us. Seen him in the registration. Looks like he already left, but Davin Cardwell made a slight appearance and for a little bit ended up leaving. But a couple of names that we hadn't seen in a while out here and back with us again tonight.
Thunder from Down Under just took the pole. I see Daniel back out here. Let's call him David. David Boyd.
Daniel hasn't been with us every Sunday night, so good to see him back again.
Tyler Wilson parks it in third, Verstraeten in eighth. I see Schaefer having a bit of a comeback here compared to the rookies. He's qualified second.
Yeah. Well, Wilson just bumped him down one. But, yeah, definitely a lot better showing, at least for qualifying, than what he had there in the Rookie Series race. That Rookie Series race was tough for a lot of the normal front runners.
I will say it was definitely cleaner than a lot of people gave it credit for.
Yeah, I mean, that is one thing about Weedsport that I've noticed is your practice is usually very rough, and then people realize how tough of a track it is and usually end up giving each other more room. So our races end up cleaner than what is expected.
One thing I also want to mention here, for the 11 guys that's thrown out a lap, they're only separated by 0.3.
Yeah.
That's closer than the spread of the Rookie Series.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty amazing, especially when you think about it being an open setup series.
I think a lot of that is just 305, just momentum control with the Pro Series. A lot of these guys, they've been in this Pro Series. They've learned the control of the car. And, yeah, momentum. Name of the game there is under 2 minutes. Very quickly, points. Trent Verstraeten, the doppelganger, is currently the pole sitter, has about 20 points over Tyler Wilson. Blake Chapman rounds out the top 3. Then it's Robbie Milburn. Oh, Robbie ain't out here tonight. Zane Walters out top 5. Then it's Trevor Giro, Christopher Schaefer, Chris Forsyth, and Daniel Boyd tied with Brady King for 9th and 10th.
Now, I am going to remind you, we are doing one drop week. iRacing will not update that until after the last race of the night, so don't be too quick to call a champion out, because who knows what that drop week's going to end up doing.
For example, Christopher Schaefer, points leader, had a rough night. This may be his drop week.
Exactly, so even though he may have fallen a spot or two, it may end up dropping off. Like, this may be his drop week, and he may do absolutely excellent. So I was really hoping I had a cleaner night than what I had, because I already used my drop week about 6 weeks ago. So second race in, I had to use my drop week because I had more important things to do.
Yeah.
I mean, this league is a baby to me, but my actual tiny humans come first, so.
Absolutely. My mama's birthday was the 24th, and I bought her those VHS adapters, and oh, Lord, out came the family movies from when I was just brought into the world. Turns out, not a lot has changed in the 19 years I've existed, for better or for worse. But the worst part was, That adapter didn't last 24 hours before it conked out.
Oh no.
That hurt. Because my entire family was watching that. And then, By the way, heat lineup. Jay, you see what the lineup is?
All right, so for Heat 1, starting on pole is the 79 of Daniel Boyd to his outside, the 23 of Christopher Schaefer. Inside row 2 is the 4 of Jordan Lawrenson. To his outside, you have the 1 of Blake Chapman. Starting 5th, the 31 KK of Zane Walters. And rounding out the 6-car heat number 1 is the 75 of Flyin' Ryan.
Alrighty. 2 heats of about 4 or 5.
Yeah, I'm showing 6 in Heat 1 and 5 in Heat 2. Everybody will be advancing to the A main.
Alright, who's your pick here?
You know,
Don't make it obvious.
it's going to have to be. Daniel Boyd, I think, is going to walk away with this thing.
No faith in your wide open boys.
Well,
They have the numbers.
Boyd does. He is technically part of our team as well, along with Iridium Motorsports, and but he's hard to beat. It's hard to bet against him.
All right. I'm gonna pick the. We haven't seen a good bit. I'm gonna pick the 4 Jordan Lawrenson.
Yeah, Jordan's starting in a good spot. In this track, definitely, even in the 305s, does present some good passing opportunities.
When we find out here as we head into turn 3, pace truck going to get ready to make its way onto the pit road. And there it goes. Waiting for the front row to floor it. Green flag. Boyd, great start here, leads the way into turn 1. The 4 of Lawrenson. Gonna lose spot to the 23 of Christopher Schaefer. Schaefer looking to make a bit of improvement for the rookie series. We're going to be 3 wide. Chapman sliding up, almost makes contact with that 23 machine. Keeps it clean as Chris may just tap that outside wall. Right now, see the 31 Zane Walters side by side with the 4 of Lawrenson. And Lawrenson kind of dropping back ever so slightly here, sliding up, and Zane going right to the inside. Daniel already about a second lead over the 23 of Christopher Schaefer. Blake Chapman there running in third. Heading into 1. Chapman looking to the inside, clips the inside wall. While I'm still behind the 23. Well, this kind of goes back to how the points is. Is it a bit of a surprise to see Chapman not at the head of the table in terms of the points?
Yeah, he said it in the 410s. The open setups, he's still really trying to get a grasp on them. And I think that's where Chapman is struggling right now, is trying to figure out an open setup, especially for a car that in officials is not an open setup car.
Absolutely. It's different for me to get used to in a limited late model, because I have no experience in late models or dirt or open setup, so I got in front of that completely blind. As Walters into the outside wall in the background as we take the white flag. But down the back here for the final time, Daniel Boyd. Well, you called it. Hard to beat. 1.2 second gap later, Daniel Boyd, winner of heat number 1, followed by Schaefer and Chapman. If and when this one car though gets a handle on the open sets, we're gonna see him fly. Because we saw in the 410s, I believe he finished second there behind the 79 of Daniel Boyd.
I believe so. I know he was definitely good once he got him figured out in those 410s. All right, so your lineup for heat number 2, starting on pole, is the 42 of Tyler Wilson to his outside, the 06 of Derek Gray. Starting third is the 25 of Christopher Forsyth. And fourth is the 88 of Trent Verstraeten, starting in the third and final row, will be the 11 of Robert Everston. And to his outside, not making the call, is the 70 of Davin Cardwell.
All right, who are you picking for this one?
Oh, you know, this one, it's going to be a WOM driver.
Yeah?
Why? Yeah, Wide Open Motorsports is going to take this one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I really think it's probably going to come down to Tyler Wilson or Chris Forsyth. They've really been working hard on these 305 setups. And they're really getting them figured out. So I think it'll probably come down to one of those two. If you're putting a gun to my head telling me to make a bet, I'm going to go ahead and put my money on that 42.
I'm going to say Forsyth.
All right.
He doesn't have the best luck. But he's either going to turn around or the broadcaster curse is going to hit like a ton of bricks.
Yeah, let's hope it's not the latter.
I'll go ahead and get the little spatula thing just in case. Alrighty, off of 4. Pace truck makes its way onto pit road, and green flag immediately in the air. Wasn't great start here, showing the way with the 06 Derek Gray. Here comes Forsyth. Peeking to the inside through 3 and 4. Gray comes down to cover. And Gray looking to the inside of Tyler Wilson for the race lead there. And here comes Verstraeten to the inside of Forsyth. We're going to be 3 wide through 3 and 4. Verstraeten on the bottom. Forsyth trying to get a run up the middle. Not quite able to that time. As Forsyth still side by side with the 06 of Derek Gray. It's a nice run through 3 and 4. But Gray going to hold on to spot. Here comes Verstraeten on the outside. Big run for the 88. And off of 2, Forsyth comes up to cover, and now Trent going to the inside. As we come to get ready to hit the halfway point here. Going to be 4 laps remaining. Battle going on for third between Forsyth and Verstraeten. Chris holding on to the spot, though. Looks like it's pretty difficult to pass on that inside so far.
Yeah, I think that inside is just too slick to get any grip down there, and the outside isn't slick enough to make that inside work.
As we work through 3 and 4, you're getting ready to take 2 laps to go. Forsyth, big run off of 4. 2 wide for second spot. Chris Forsyth going to take it from the 06 of Derek Gray. Off of 4, white flag going to be in the air for Tyler Wilson. Chris Forsyth up to second. And Verstraeten now knocking on the door of Derek Gray. We're almost 3 wide again down the backstretch. That's Forsyth not going to run out of gas for once in a heat. And through 3 and 4, Verstraeten going for a slider, not going to be able to make it work. Wilson going to be the winner. Forsyth in second in a drag race for third. Trent Verstraeten takes it over Derek Gray. Alrighty. Now for the 3 Watt Thunder, thank you for Billy Kimmel and all the Marines that were lost overseas.
Remember, this is a missing man 3 wide salute, so leave that inside front row open, please. Ladies and gentlemen, here they come out of turn number 4. They are 3 wide to tell each and every one of you thank you for your support and views. It's the 3 wide Thunder thank you. Please bring it around to the front straightaway and shut off the cars for a moment of silence for the Marines we lost this week over in Afghanistan.
Alrighty. It is feature time, ladies and gentlemen, for Thunder Racing League's Wide Open Motorsports Pro Series. Starting on pole, gonna be the 79, Daniel Boyd. Second, gonna be the 42, Tyler Wilson. Third, gonna be the 23, Christopher Schaefer. Fourth, gonna be the 25 of Chris Forsyth. Fifth, gonna be the 1 of Blake Chapman. Sixth is gonna be the 88 of Trent Verstraeten. Seventh is going to be the 31 of Zane Walters. Eighth is going to be the 06 of Derek Gray. Ninth is going to be the 4 of Jordan Lawrenson. 10th is going to be the 11 of Robert Evertson. 11th is going to be the 075 of Flying Round Giro. And that's going to do it as the number 70 of Davin Cardwell. Not out on the track. I believe he disconnected earlier. As I hear the German Shepherd barking, so that means it finally stopped raining. Be 25 laps here. Well, Jay, you think that 79's going to go 2 for 2 to the races he started and win?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to finish the feature up like he started, or like he finished the heat. I think he's just going to continue to walk on everybody out here tonight.
Just one thing mentioned is just how far that 79 has come. Thunder Racing League started out in the 305s along with the 1 of Blake Chapman, battled out with him in the 305s as well as the 360s. Got better, finally got a sponsorship that really seemed like to really make that 79 take off, and it ended his season. The season 1 in Thunder Racing would be in the 410 Pro Series champion. With that said, off turn 4. Pace truck on the pit road. Flagman has the green one in his hand. Chapman floors it. Green flag waving. We're racing. And we're 2 wide ahead of turn 1. And Wilson going to have a run on the outside. Going to pull it 2 wide with the 79 heading to turn 3. Through 3 and 4. Boyd to the race lead. Wilson to the inside. Contact heading into 1. Tyler Wilson going to take the race lead away from the 79. I don't think anyone saw that coming. 3 wide for second spot. Forsyth side by side with the 88 over Straighten heading to turn 3. And Forsyth with the run off of 4, pulling just behind the 79 Daniel Boyd. Is Boyd going for the slider through 1 and 2 for the race lead. Wilson back with a crossover down the backstretch. Off of 4, Tyler Wilson continuing to hold on to race leads. We're 3 wide again. Back to 2 wide, Chapman for Straighten. And the 23 is Schaefer as yellow flag in the air. 31, Zane Walters, and the 11 of Robert Evertson.
Yeah, looks like Evertson just got a little loose and ended up collecting Zane there. All right, so that one looked like the 11 got a little bit out of shape, came up across the nose of 31. 31 had nowhere to go. That will be the 11's first offense of the night.
We take the one ring and go back racing. All right, here, a little bit of contact back there. Alrighty, pace truck is in. Green flag back in the air. Wilson with a great restart. 25, Chris Forsyth. Trying to pull alongside the 79 Daniel Boyd. Going to go to the inside, side by side, down the back. Forsyth looking to take second from the 79. Boyd with a run on the top. Now Schaefer pulling alongside on the outside with a 25 of Forsyth. Going to get a run. Here comes the one of Blake Chapman as well. And poor Forsyth on that inside, going to lose a little bit of ground. Say that he's fighting, slides up right in front of the one of Chapman, makes contact with the left front of the one machine. We're straight going to try and go by on the outside. We may go three while someone clips the inside wall. We go check in on the leaders here. The 42, Tyler Wilson, 3/10 gap over the 79 of Daniel Boyd. The one of Blake Chapman.
Oh.
Yellow flag. So, the 88 of Verstraeten. Going to the inside, clips the outside wall, unfortunately, into, I believe, the 06 and the 31. Poor Zane getting involved in all of them tonight.
That one, as the 88 called it, clipped the inside wall, collecting the 31, the 06 and 31. It is his first offense of the night. Yeah, poor Zane isn't having any luck tonight as far as cars getting him.
Yeah. Is that just Weedsport being rough on the WOM guys?
Yeah, I mean, not many others out here to be rough on, though.
That is true.
But I am glad to see that it's not a full all WOM field, so we got a few other people out here representing their teams.
Pace truck's in. Get ready to go back racing here. Tyler Wilson with the Delaware restart, showing the way. Green flag back in the air. So there's contact already. I just saw it lead between maybe the 11 of Everson. There goes the 25 of Forsyth around. Yellow flag.
And same thing, just got down there, got that inside wall. As called, 25, clip the inside wall. Collected the 4. That is the 25's first offense.
We take the one ring, gonna get ready to go back racing.
Yeah, it does not look like Weedsport is going to spare hardly anybody some sort of issue tonight.
Yeah, it's taking its victims. Green flag back in the air. Wilson showing the way. Christopher Schaefer, the 23, pulling alongside the same on Daniel Boyd, and Boyd trying to come back up to cover the top. Here comes the one of Chapman to the inside of Schaefer. It's like we finally got it without anyone hitting the inside wall. I see a wiggle there from the 11 of Evertson. The 06 of Derek Gray trying to come on his inside. We're almost 3 wide. We're straight in Forsyth, and I believe that is the 75 of Ron Giro. As the 11 up into the outside wall, keeps it going in the right direction. Almost made a little bit of contact there with the 88. Go check on the leaders here. The 42, Tyler Wilson, still holding on to the race lead. That 79 looks like he's starting to reel him in a little bit. There goes the 23 up and over. Yellow flag back in the air, and Schaefer beached well. Overshot the cushion right into the outside wall.
All right, that one, the 23, got up into the outside wall, ended up flipping over on his side. That is the 23's first offense. I mean, I think everybody out there has been involved in at least one accident except for the front 2.
Yeah.
Whether it was of their own making or not.
Yeah, I don't think there's too many clean cars or cars that haven't used a quick repair. Take the one green, ready to go. Rack them up, try it again. Come through 3, pace truck and area, make its way on to pit road. Green flag back in the air. Wilson once again showing the way here. So here comes Blake Chapman in the 1. Oh, good lord, that's 3 cars up into the wall. Someone did a slider, and of course, it did not work to plan. Who is that?
He got the inside wall again.
Who grabbed that wall?
That was the 06, I believe, of Derek Gray.
And Derek has dropped a couple spots now. We're 3 wide down the back. So, 25 up and over. Saves it almost. Around again. Trying to get it back going here. 10 to go. Coming to stop on the front stretch, yellow flag. Oh, back up. Oh, that's dangerous. Hey, John. They were 3 wide. Contact between the 11 and the 25, and unfortunately, Forsyth just catches the outside wall.
Looks like Forsyth came down a little bit, ran over that right rear of the 11. 11 might have been sliding up. I think we're going to chalk that one up to a racing deal there. That one, the 11 and 25 came together in turn 4. Ended up putting the 25 into the wall. It looked like one was coming up, the other came down. 25 ended up running over the right rear of the 11. I'm going to chalk that one up to a racing incident.
Alrighty, green flag back in the air. Wilson showing the way. 9 laps to go. Hey, restart by that 42. So one Chapman side by side with the 4 of Jordan Lawrence. And how about that 4? Kind of fell back here, but looks like working his way back up to the field as bound for the race lead. Daniel Boyd side by side with Tyler Wilson, not quite able to make the pass. 8 laps to go as the 11 up into the outside wall. As Lawson's trying to run down the 1, and Daniel Boyd side by side at the line. It was a drag race, still 2 wide. Boyd trying to use the inside, nosing out ahead down the backstretch. Here comes Blake Chapman. Running the inside as well as the 79, trying to get the run off of 4. Going to pull alongside the 79 as we're 3 wide for the race lead, heading to 1. Chapman, Boyd, and Wilson all making contact. Wilson still holding on to the race lead. We're still 3 wide heading into turn 3. Boyd on the bottom, coming back up, trying to cover the 42 on the top. 5 laps to go. Wilson still leads. Chapman side by side with Daniel Boyd for second. Boyd back to 2 wide for the race lead. We're still 2 wide for the lead. Boyd able to clear now. Daniel Boyd to the race lead, and here comes Wilson trying to go to the inside. 4 to go. Here comes Chapman to the bottom of Wilson. Down the backstretch. Chapman through to second, throwing it to the inside for the race lead. 3 laps to go. Chapman going to the inside, trying to get alongside the 79. He's through to second now. Daniel Boyd trying to hold on as they head to turn 3. Chapman getting to the inside. Boyd trying to squeeze, trying to apply pressure there. 2 laps to go. Wilson trying to fight back on the outside. Chapman trying to get to the inside of the 79. And through 3 and 4, white flag in the air, 1 lap to go. Who's going to get here first? Chapman trying to get to the inside. He's there. He gets his nose under there. 2 wide for the race lead down the back. Boyd able to cover, heading to 3 for the final time. Off 4, drag race at the line. Daniel Boyd wins.
That was a close
Holy
race.
Crap. That felt like shades of season 1 right there. Daniel Boyd and Blake Chapman going at it. God, you know that's got to be frustrating for that one, because I believe Chapman's still looking for his first win of the season.
You're good.
All right, we're going to wait for the top three make their way into the waiting room.
All right, you're good, guys.
Alrighty, the one Chapman's made his way to the waiting room. Guess we'll go and pull him in. Blake, you got a copy?
Yep, I got you.
Well, man, you started, I believe, 5th here tonight in the feature, battled it out with your teammates all night, and then towards the end there, we had ourselves more or less flashbacks to Season 1. You and the 79 going at it again. Talk us through those last couple laps.
Yeah, I mean, last time we ran here we tied, so I guess it's a little bit better than last time. But yeah, those last couple laps, him and Wilson were both pushing up a little bit there on the bottom, and I was able to stick it down there. I was digging and clawing down there pretty good, but a couple more laps, I think I would have got him, but it was a fun race, that's for sure.
Absolutely there. What was going through your mind there once you finally got under him heading to 3? Was you maybe thought or hoping there'd be enough straightaway to nose out ahead, or is it just cluster going through the mind?
Yeah, I was hoping that there'd be enough, but I just sent it in as hard as I could and tried not to hit the inside wall.
Yeah, the inside wall grabbed a couple of your buddies out there. What'd that look like?
Yeah, I heard about that in the Discord, but this track it happens all the time. It's just pretty tough.
Absolutely, man. Well, congratulations once again on the podium here. You got any sponsor shout-outs on the car?
Yeah, everybody down at Wide Open Motorsports, BB7 Setups, Giddings Mobile Repair. And I gotta thank my parents, grandparents, Steve Bixler, everybody that watches and supports. And gotta thank Jay for putting this on, and you, Cheesecake, for broadcasting it.
Thanks, man. By the way, congratulations once again on coming home second.
Thank you.
That was the one. Blake Chapman finished second here tonight. Now we're going to pull in the 42, Tyler Wilson. Tyler, you got a copy?
I'm here. How we doing?
Pretty good, man. That was an absolutely insane last couple of laps there. You, the 79, and the 1 all going at it. What was it like from your cockpit?
Yeah, it was a blast. That last restart there, from there to the finish, I feel like I kind of lost 1 and 2. I just couldn't find a comfortable way through 1 and 2 that I felt fast in. And it seemed like Blake really found a spot there on the bottom to suddenly be really fast. And then Daniel, I think, was catching me in 1 and 2 all night long, so he was finally able to make the pass on me there, and I was just kind of stuck watching those two duke it out for the last couple laps. But that was a hell of a race.
Absolutely. Had we went green a little more, do you think you would be able to outrun that 79?
I think maybe if I'd have had another lap or two to, work on something there in 1 and 2, seeing if I couldn't figure out a better line, maybe I could have gotten up there and at least had something for him. But the way those last few laps went, both of those guys were quicker than I was.
By the way, buddy, you got yourself a podium here, so congratulations on that. You got any sponsor shout-outs on the car?
Oh, heck yeah. First and foremost, Wide Open Motorsports. Our team's growing. We're getting pretty good, and we make up a good portion of this league, so it's fun showing up every Sunday night and racing with those guys. BB7 Setups. Zane painted my sweet Macho Man car. That thing looks pretty sick, so excited to have him do that. Just Jay for putting on this league, and you for the old broadcast, man. It's a good time every Sunday watching this.
Well, thank you, man. Well, congratulations once again on picking up a podium.
Yep, appreciate it.
That was 42. Tyler Wilson came home third here tonight. Now we're going to go ahead and pull in the old thunder from down under, the 79 of Daniel Boyd. Daniel, you got a copy?
You got me?
There we go. Oh, Daniel, that kind of gave us flashbacks to season 1 there. You and Blake going at there, another drag race to the line. Talk us through those last couple laps between you, the 1 and the 42.
You know, that's one of the funnest races I've had, and it's the thing with this series, you know, you always get that clean race, and sometimes we're 3 wide there, and, you know, I was trying to work out how to get past Tyler. I knew I had to try and get past Tyler because I could see Blake was coming, and, you know, Christopher Schaefer was there earlier, and I just had to get going, but Tyler was so fast, and I just got that bottom working, and then, you know, it was a pretty intense last 3 or 4 laps there, and it was a lot of fun.
Absolutely. How nervous were you, though, with that one all over your rear end there as y'all were coming to 2-1 to go?
You know, I don't feel nervous racing around these guys. You know, he can hold a line, and he was just putting his nose up there, putting a lot of pressure on me, and I just didn't want to crack, and I knew I had to hold that line and mix it up, and, you know, like I said, it was a lot of fun. I love racing with Blake, and I was thinking in the caution, I was thinking back to that result where we had that dead heat. So, you know, that's the type of racing you get in this league, and I love it.
Did you thought it was going to happen again off 4 when he got under you?
Yeah, I was trying to hold him down there, but you know, I got a decent run out of the middle there, and you know, I was just trying to give each other room. You don't want to be wrecking, and you know, it's an intense finish, and I'm glad to come out on top.
Absolutely, man. Well, congratulations once again on picking up another win here. You got any sponsor shout-outs on the car? Yeah,
for sure. Thanks to speedshop51.com. You know, they supply all your setups there, and they're awesome setups, and you know, the team's glad to have them on board. J-Dub Cinematography and LCJ Carpentry helps us out a lot. Thanks to you guys for doing the broadcast, and thanks to Jay for putting on the league, and congrats to Blake and Tyler on the podiums, and I'll see you all next week.
See you next week. And congratulations on the win. That was a great one to watch from a flag stand.
Yeah, I'm glad that we can put on a bit of a show there, and like I said, man, I love running with these guys. You can run nice and close and 3 wide, and there's no accidents, and you know, it's a ton of fun, and I hope it was good to watch as well.
Always is. Congratulations once again, Daniel.
Thank you very much.
That was a 79 Daniel Boyd Thunder from Down Under, your winner here tonight. And that will pretty much do it here. This has been Thunder Racing League's Wide Open Motorsport Pro Series. Once again, the Billy Kimmel Memorial presented by BCR Race Products. I'd like to thank the entire Thunder Racing League, Wide Open Motorsports, School of Sim Racing, Pool Transportation, Veteran Warriors One Stop Shop, Walters Racing Graphics, Personal Evolution Company, Dirt Slinger Wraps, Slick Race Graphics, and Red Line Motorsports. On that note, that'll kind of do it here. I've been the Cheesecake, joining the booth in the Rookie Series by Matt Mateer, joined her in the Pro Series by the Boss Man Jay Gidding.
Y'all have a good